Hold on. I gotta fix this. This is improvable. Just gotta do that a little bit, and it's a little bit better. Look at that, a little bit better. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm very tired. I'm gonna level with you. Very tired. Life is full of fun, but also fatigue. How did I get so tired? Well, in large part, it's due to the fact that I was really sick last week and recovered enough to do these 3 events over the last 5 days, and then came home and realized that I wasn't feeling quite as well as I thought. So that's the deal. Thanks for being here. I see the people are just coming in now. Great to see all your beautiful faces in the form of screen names. Thanks to all the members, etc. So it's day 4 of Pizzamas, a very interesting day because usually during Pizzamas we only talk about Pizzamas because Pizzamas is itself a massive announcement, right? Like Pizzamas is itself a way of saying we have a lot going on right now because we're making videos every other day. We're trying to sell you unusual items with my mustachioed face on them in the name of charity, and all that's happening at once. And so lots going on. But then Hank made a major announcement today, which is that he is publishing a new book that he's kickstarting. And it's great. I'm so excited for him. But it's the first major announcement that's ever happened during Pizzamas, like during Pizzamas itself. And now we're going to have a second major announcement probably during Pizzamas or else like the Tuesday following Pizzamas. It's just a really crowded calendar right now. I don't know how else to express it, which I feel weird about. Somebody got their secret keeper in the mail yesterday, which makes me happy. Just 9 months late. That's my specialty. I like to come in just 7 to 9 months late. That's when I feel like I'm really crushing it. So yeah, the major announcement that Hank made is that the Book of Good Times is kickstarting itself, and the Kickstarter is going really well. I think Hank has gotten over $100,000 in the first day, which is, or he's at $95,000, which is great. Like that's super encouraging, and I know, like, you know, he's put a lot of work into this, and I know it's really special. So I'm happy for him. Kay got their secret keeper yesterday too. That makes me happy. I'm glad the secret keepers are going out. Sorry it took me so long to make them. I had to have a full-fledged nervous breakdown in order to get that finished. But then, great thing about having a nervous breakdown, not a lot to recommend it, but there's nothing to do except for make pottery, right? Like there's just nothing that you can do except make pottery. Somebody, Jessica says, I'm confused about the book too. Is he copying a book that he found? No. So in Hank's novel, An Absolutely Remarkable Thing and a Beautifully Foolish Endeavor, in that series, there is a book called The Book of Good Times that shows up and starts telling people what to do in the way of such books. And Hank has now created a Book of Good Times that is a series of journal prompts and like encouragements and different ways of thinking and talking and everything, so that you write every day or you do something every day. And by interacting with this book, both you and the book become more human. That's the shtick. Ness says, my secret keeper is very pretty. Thanks for making it. Well, thank you. I'm glad that it's pretty. I would love to see, if you all have pictures, I'd love to see where each secret keeper ended up, because those were a tremendous amount of work. So, yeah, so I really think I'm really proud of Hank. Like I wrote part of the Book of Good Times, but mostly it was written by Hank and a couple other collaborators. And I had a great time working on it. And I mean, Hank just makes amazing stuff in the world. But I will say, from my perspective, I don't know how or when to announce my thing, because I feel like Pizzamas is its own announcement. And then Hank made an announcement within the announcement. And then I also have to make an announcement within the announcement. And I don't know how to handle all of that. And I'm pretty tired. So that's the deal from Indianapolis, y'all. That's the update from Indy, is John's pretty tired and doesn't know how to handle everything, which isn't anything new, really. But yeah, so Let me give you an update on Pizzamas overall. Is there a Pizzamas Boxing Day? Every day is Pizzamas Boxing Day if you're a good boxer. All right, so if I go to the Pizzamas backend, I can create a discount, and I'm going to create a discount today. I'm going to create a 6% discount for the people, because I think the people who run DFTBA are asleep, and I can do this. I'm going to create a 6% discount for the people. 6%, and the discount code is for the people. So if you use the code for the people at checkout, you will get 6% discounted off your Pizzamas order, especially if you get a t-shirt. Pizzamas.com. Here, this is it. For the people. Pizzamas.com. Use the discount code for the people and get amazing Pizzamas stuff. Get your hot sauce subscription. That's what you should be getting right now. Get that hot sauce subscription for 6% off. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 7, but 6. 6% off over at pizzamas.com right now if you get a hot sauce subscription. The hot sauce, it's only a subscription is so intimidating. I shouldn't say the hot sauce subscription. I should say get 4 bottles of hot sauce delivered to you throughout the year, right? That's a little less intimidating for you to be like, oh, I like hot sauce and I like Pizza John's hot sauce a lot. And so 4 deliveries of that over the course of a year sounds like actually pretty perfect. So do that. That's my recommendation. I have to see if my friend has written a message. You got to support your real life friends. John, that's so many percents, Allison says. I'm tired and I don't know how to handle things also, says Flower. I hear you. I'm also tired and don't know how to handle things. But you know what I do know how to handle? The good news that the Wishing Star just became a Womble enthusiast, a member of this great one-of-a-kind community where we're raising money for AFC Wimbledon's playing budget in the hopes of being able to buy a real-life player in January. Wouldn't that be great? Imagine that. Last year we bought Joe Louis, who has the shortest shorts in professional football and the thickest thighs. And we bought Joe Louis. And because we bought Joe Louis, he's still there at Wimbledon with his big legs, strong legs, scoring goals, defending from the back. He's a magic man. He's a magic man. So thank you to the Wishing Star for bringing us potentially the next Joe Louis. I'm not sure you're allowed to say thick when you're 47. I don't know what the rules there are, but if you're allowed to say thick, I'll say it. He's got some thick thighs, as Jennifer just put it. I would almost say he's got the thickest thighs in professional football, which is not for nothing, right? It's not a thin-thighed business, but that man, he cannot pull his shorts down below his thighs. His thighs are too immense. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. People who don't like football they're missing out on so much. My baby has colic. Colic seems more realistic than comic, but when you're very tired, it's hard to spell words. I don't know how to handle things is perhaps the biggest understatement. I remember when our kids were little, like there's just a feeling if you don't know how to handle anything and you're completely overwhelmed by everything and you're sleep deprived, which makes it hard for you to feel anything other than completely overwhelmed by everything. And I'm so sorry you're going through that, but it will get better. Maybe not quickly, but it will get better. Repairs begun on the Plow Lane pitch. Oh yeah, I keep saying, by the way, Phoebe Lambden, the great co-CEO of the Nerd Fighters of AFC Wimbledon, I keep saying that the museum was damaged and the shop was damaged during the flooding of AFC Wimbledon Stadium, but in fact, that's not the case. The 95% of the stock was fine because it was raised, and then very little of the museum was damaged. So actually, things are better than you might have thought. So you don't need to be quite so fearful about the whole thing. Jennifer has said that thighs are better than pizza, which is a bold statement, and I don't think one that's backed up by fact. But Joe Louis's thighs might be better than pizza, but I think standard regular thighs are just maybe as good as pizza. Jenna just celebrated 1 month of being a VP of Wimbly Wombling and says many blessings on you and your houses. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging how many houses I have, Jenna. So many, just scattered about the nation like Jeff Bezos. Yesterday, my librarian said they liked my Pizza John shirt. Happy Pizzamas, and we said Happy Pizzamas to each other. Now that fills my cold, dead heart with warmth and hope and life. That's beautiful to hear. John, we're in the middle of a hurricane and I'm quite scared, not going to lie. Well, Haley, definitely keep your computer plugged in. Like, don't be wasting any battery on this live stream. I hope you're okay. It's a scary thing. I've lived through a few hurricanes. I grew up in Florida, and it's a scary thing. So hunker down if you can't get away, and listen to the experts. In general, this is always my advice. Hunker down and listen to experts. Underrated advice in general. I'm a little excited about how excited I am for really expensive and fancy Pizza John dice. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Those are some sweet Pizza John dice. If I like Brandon Sanderson, I do like Brandon Sanderson. I haven't read that many of his books, but I've read a couple, and I was very impressed by them. And they do things that I don't know how to do very well, and it's impressive to me, for sure. YY Jed just joined and said, I tweeted a picture of my secret keeper and my cat, Potato. You got a cat named Potato? Man, what a small world. There's potatoes everywhere. Why are you wearing a Patagonia jacket? Is it cold where you are? It's a little cold, and then we don't turn on the heat until it becomes absolutely necessary. So that's the other reason. Oh my gosh, good luck or a quick death. The two major things we root for in this world just became a Wimbly Wombly co-owner. Thank you so much. I'm going to thank our Wimbly Wombly VPs real quick. This is, as far as I understand it, this is a essential part of any live stream. If you're going to be a professional live streamer like myself, a hardcore, super sophisticated professional live streamer, not live streaming out of your MacBook Pro, but a real proper live streamer like me, you've got to be able to thank your people. And that means switching accounts here, because I'm currently logged into Vlogbrothers, and going to John's channel and then finding the members. Hold on a second. I'm almost on the members. And then finding the right members to thank and saying a huge thank you to the members. Because, by the way, we are only 330 members away from being able to afford an entire year's salary for one League Two player, as long as the money is matched by me, which it will be. So pretty cool. Current level, VP of Wimbly Wombling. Thanks to Ag Gaiman and that one guy, and Brianna, and Kalina, and Amy Jo, and I Am Versatility, and Homo Sapien, who is a member of our species, and Hannah Lloyd. Although, if you weren't a member of our species, wouldn't you call yourself Homo Sapien to try to trick me? Hannah Lloyd, Claire G, Amy Hudson, Kaya, Ryan, Jenna, Isabel, Jonathan, Liz, Freya, Frage, Snowshoes 7, Seashelly, Dean, Natalia, The Great Houdini, Bugger, Tori, Colton, Candace, Sean, Benedict Cumberbatch, Mitchell, YYZ, Balloon Addicts, Scott Sanders, Daniel Pereira, Annie Shearer, Jake K, Mitch, Esprit, John, Sarah, CJ, Benny, Heather, and Ben are VPs of Wimbly Wombling, the men and women and people outside the binary who make it all possible. Oh, and look, somebody just gifted a membership. And Savannah just upgraded to a VP of Wimbly Wombling, so thanks to Savannah as well. Update on beef days will be, I haven't been eating beef, and I've been waiting for an update. Oh, sorry. So we kind of instituted our own beef days within our family, and maybe you want to institute the same ones. But basically, we have 3 beef flex days. So like, you know, you're out, you're with friends, you're at an asada, something like that. You eat beef. That's one of your flex days. And then we have 3 beef days. The first one for us was on July 4th. And then I think we're also going to make Christmas Eve a beef day. And then I don't know what the third one is going to be. I guess that one's up to you. Thanks to Chris, who just became a VP of Wimbly Wombling. This is what a lovely series of events we've observed here. Magic in the disco. So listen, this isn't going to be a very long live stream, because I have had an extremely long day and I've got an extremely long tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a super challenging day for me, because in addition to still having a cough, I have like a ton of meetings, and I have to make a Pizzamas video, and I have no idea what I'm going to make a Pizzamas video about. Like, this has never happened to me before, when I'm going to bed with genuinely not a script, but not even any notes, like not the barest hint of what the Pizzamas video might be. And I'm completely overwhelmed. So I'm going to have a pretty short live stream sneak peek of my announcement. I mean, everybody knows what the announcement is. I don't think that anybody's going to be surprised by the announcement. Hey, Potato. Potato, come. Potato, come. Hey, buddy, come here. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Come here. Oh, you're running away from me. Potato, come. Oh, there's food to be eaten. Food to be eaten. Hitomi just became a VP of Wimbly Womblying. And Kimmy says, so happy to be supporting the Wimbly Wombly team in the real AFC Wimbledon. Oh, look at this. Potato, look, it's a treat. Come here. Come here. Sit. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Let's show the people. Let's show the people. Whoa, Potato? Well, that was a very brief cameo. I did not see Hank announcing a new book before you. I also did not really see Hank announcing a new book before me, although Hank's book is obviously a little different, and he didn't spend the last 3 years working on it day and night. But yeah, that will be the announcement. It will be a surprise to no one that's the announcement. Hey, shout out to Candace for giving 5 John Green memberships to the people so that they can all become Womble enthusiasts. That's a beautiful thing to see. If you got a free membership, please thank Candace. Wait, did I miss a book announcement? Asks Madeline. No, you didn't. I mean, Hank is publishing a book through Kickstarter called The Book of Good Times that you should check out from his Vlogbrothers video today. But you did not miss my book announcement. When will my book announcement happen? Even I don't know. Even I lack the confidence to be completely aware of when the book announcement will happen. It could happen during Pizzamas. It could happen after Pizzamas, but I need it to happen soon because I would like there to be a pre-order button while I'm signing all of these signed copies for people. So, yeah. When was the last time you've been to your true home state of Florida? It's been a while. Make a Pizzamas videos for the Oakland A's fans' loss of their team and overcoming adversity. Also, if we buy a player, does that make me a co-owner? Yeah, I mean, everybody who participates. Listen, if you love Wimbledon, you can join the Don's Trust for $25 a year and be a co-owner of the club. But I'm sorry about the A's, man. This whole thing where you can lose a team, where you can lose a community, where a sports team or any other community asset can be ripped from that community because of the horrors of monopolistic franchise-based ownership. It just upsets me so much. It's just such a huge bummer because what makes sports special has very little to do with ownership and so much to do with the communities that care about the team and that orient their love in the same direction, and then everybody feels that love being oriented, and that's, I think, what's magical about it. So it's a huge bummer when those teams move, and I am really sorry. I don't know what I'm going to make my Vlogbrothers video about tomorrow, but I think it might be a format video because I've just been feeling the format lately. I have a new camera. I've been wanting to experiment to see how my new camera can handle format stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to do a mukbang because I don't totally know what that is, and it sounds weird. It sounds eating heavy. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. I'll read all your suggestions for videos later tonight when I'm trying to go to sleep and being like, what the hell am I going to make a video about tomorrow? Plus, I have to make a video pretty fast. Like, I have a pretty condensed window because I have a meeting at 8 a.m. and then I have a meeting at noon and then I have a meeting at 2 and I have a meeting at 3 and then I have a meeting at 6. So, like, it has to be done between 8:45 and noon in its entirety, which is very rare, but like, it's Pizzamas, so people don't have the same expectation for quality. Admittedly, Hank and I delivered 3 really high quality videos this week of Pizzamas, but yeah. Oh, look, Simon's been a member for a month. I don't have anything witty to say except his name is Lucho. He came from Porto. Have you ever thought about making a good store app like you have for Pizzamas? Yeah, except it's a lot more complicated to make a good store app. But we have definitely thought about it. And seeing the response to the Pizzamas app makes me think about it even more because I think there's something really there. Okay. What a joy it has been to be with you for these 20 minutes. I'm sorry that this isn't the standard hour-long live show. I'm just so tired. Look at this hair. This is not the hair of a person who has slept well over the last couple of nights. Just a Girl Who Loves Music says, I have OCD and Turtles All the Way Down is my absolute favorite book. I'm sorry you have OCD, but I'm so, so grateful that Turtles All the Way Down registered with you in that way, and that it resonated with you and felt like a book that meant something to you. That means the world to me. That was the dream when I wrote the book, and the fact that it's still reaching new readers is just the best thing. So I appreciate you very much. I appreciate everybody who's here tonight. Thanks for all the memberships, all the gifted memberships, all the 1 month celebrations, all the super chats, etc. And let's keep raising enough money to get Wimbledon a proper player in the January transfer window so they can go up and become a third-tier English football team. What could be better? Only being a second-tier English football team. All right, Potato, stop trying to kill the vibe. I'm trying to do some stuff here, buddy. All right, DFTBA, y'all. Thanks for being here with us.